September 1974 IRA Air Strike. A shorter installment today. That's a couple of months on the trot where things seem to have quieted down, the calm before the storm. Stay tuned. Political developments in September 1974. September 1974 began with Enoch Powell receiving the endorsement of the Ulster Unionist Party in South Down to stand as the official candidate in the forthcoming elections. Brian Faulkner and his supporters launched the Unionist Party of Northern Ireland the following day. In mid-September, demonstrations were held in Belfast by Loyalists and Republicans in support of prisoners who were protesting about parole and food. On the 16th of September, Secretary of State for Northern Ireland Merlin Rees wrote to British Prime Minister Harold Wilson. The memo is entitled Northern Ireland Extremist Groups. It begins by mentioning the efforts of the Northern Ireland Office to promote contacts between Loyalist and Republican paramilitary groups. Since then, 12th July 1974, moves to promote contacts between Loyalist and Republican paramilitary groups have continued. They were instigated initially by Andy Tyree, chairman of the UDA, without the knowledge of many of his supporters, and now involve a part at least of the leaderships of the official and the provisional IRA. At a recent conference of the three groups, attended by over 60 of their members, there was a certain amount of camaraderie. We are keeping ourselves well informed and providing modest, unattributable support. As we progress through the timeline, we'll see that meetings between Loyalist and Republican paramilitary groups weren't uncommon throughout the Troubles. Shootings and stabbing in September 1974. September 6th. The official IRA shot and killed RUC officer William Elliott, 48, during a robbery on an Ulster bank in Rathcole, Newton Abbey. September 7th. Civilian Mary Bingham, 58, was shot and killed during an IRA sniper attack on a British foot patrol in Dungannon, County Tyrone. September 8th. Catholic man. Arthur Rafferty, 56, died 3 weeks after being shot on Newington Street in the New Lodge, Belfast, by the IRA. A piece of cardboard was found nearby that had written on it, "This is the penalty for a sexual assault on a child of 7 years old at the waterworks." After the shooting, a caller rang the Irish News and said it had been a punishment shooting carried out by the IRA. September 16th. The IRA shot and killed Rory Conaghan, 54, a judge at his home in Beachlands off Malone Road, Belfast. The IRA shot and killed Martin McBurney, 55, at his home on Belmont Road, East Belfast. His sister-in-law, Frances Cook, suffered a fatal heart attack upon hearing the news. September 18th. Patrick McGreevy, 15, a volunteer in the official IRA's youth wing, was shot and killed by the UVF in Clifton Street, Belfast. September 22nd. The IRA shot and killed former prison officer William McCulley, 58, at his home on Hillmount Gardens in Finnegy, Belfast. September 25th. The UVF shot and killed Catholic civilian Kieran McElroy, 20, on Limestone Road, Belfast. September 29th. The UDA stabbed to death Catholic civilian Gerard McWilliams, 23, on Lacal Street, Belfast. September 30th. The UVF shot and killed Catholic civilian Ralph Laverty, 55, at his workplace, a bakery on Orby Road, Belfast. Civilian John Cameron, 57, was shot at his home on Elmgrove Street in Belfast. It's reported he was mistaken for a Catholic neighbour. Bombings in September 1974. September 11th. There was an attempted car bomb attack in Blacklion, County Cavan, Republic of Ireland. 3 masked gunmen in British military uniform had hijacked the car, placed a time bomb inside and forced the owner to drive it into the village. They claimed to be from the UVF and threatened to attack his family if he did not comply. The driver parked the car in the middle of the village and alerted the Irish Army and Garda. The village was evacuated, and the army carried out a controlled explosion on the car. They estimated that the bomb would have destroyed most of the village. September 16th. The UVF left a booby-trap bomb in a parcel outside a factory in Pomeroy, which killed the owner, Catholic civilian Michael McCourt, 28. September 29th. 23 mortar bombs were launched by the IRA at a British Army facility in Crossmaglen. The facility was also hit by automatic fire. An aerial bombing was attempted on the British Army base at Crossmaglen by 2 IRA members who hijacked a 3-seat Cessna plane from a flying club at Dundalk, while another 2 IRA men remained on the ground to prevent club members from raising the alarm. The IRA unit loaded the aircraft with 4-cylinder bombs and forced the pilot to fly over the border. The attack failed after the hijackers got lost, and one of them launched a bomb 5 miles away from the intended target before flying back to the Republic. The dropping of the bomb was witnessed by British soldiers manning a border outpost. The Cessna eventually made a safe landing in a field near Ravensdale, County Louth. The strike was intended to support the mortar attack on the same compound. Thank you for listening to this episode of Tales of the Troubles. If you liked it, please like and share with like-minded people. Stay tuned, click the follow button, and enable notifications so that you don't miss the next episode.